Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Thursday, the 5th of September, 2019, about 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Well, the stock market is up in a big manner. Remember, you had a big day yesterday to the upside, and today what's going on is China and the U.S. have announced that they're going to hold a round of trade talks in October. Now, we've been disappointed as these talks have gone on in the past. I don't know that they'll change or not, but, the fact that they're talking, that's fine, and the market's going to take it in a bullish vein. It's creating a big sell-off in the metal markets, which probably got ahead of themselves. I had pointed out, if you're a platinum trader, that you had how many days over the upper Bollinger Band. As of yesterday's close, 5. The odds of being today over that number, I labeled it 0. That doesn't mean that I'm bearish. It means I was expecting a pullback. I could have been wrong too. And it's only, hey, let's understand this, 9:15 in the morning. I still have plenty of opportunity to be wrong. But that news is friendly in the energies. Yesterday we had bearish API numbers, didn't matter. Once you hear that maybe you've got a shot at something happening between the U.S. and China, that's good news. In the foreign currency market, you're up in the euro, you're up in the pound, and Boris Johnson's hands have been totally tied. What he can do to get anything done other than running to the European Union and trying to get another 3-month extension, I don't know, because I'm not an expert on the parliament there. But it certainly appears as though the opposition has done their very, very best to tie his hands. When we look at U.S. data, we already mentioned to you that the U.S. and China are going to meet. Now, the question will be, we have a round of tariffs to go into place October 1st. Will they be stalled before then? I don't know. Factory orders and revised durable goods. Factory orders up 1.5%, 1.4. They expected 1. That's better than expected. Ex-defense, which is always a big number, they're just up 1.1%, right coming in where they should have. Ex-transportation up 0.3, and they have revised the durable good orders down just a fraction at 2% from 2.1. Still not bad. It's the service sector that we're still seeing good news out of. Non-manufacturing composite 56.4. They expected 53.8, so that's a big beat. When you take a look at all the other numbers through here, they're basically beats all the way through, except for the non-manufacturing employment, which slipped back to 56.2. We then go to the market final U.S. services sector PMI, and that came in at 50.7. The prelim in August was 59. They expected 51. A little bit weaker, not as strong as I'd like to have seen. Second quarter non-farm productivity up 2.3%. They expected exactly that. Non-farm labor costs climbing a little bit. That might be considered actually good for the economy. ADP private payrolls, this was positive as well. 195,000, they expect 140. In the initial weekly jobs claims, they came in up 1,000. They expected 215, they got 217. That's just noise. It's right where the market looked for it. This is something I'm looking at. The Challenger August planned job cuts of 37%. That's big. So something's going on where corporations or companies somewhere are starting to lose some people. And here's a problem for Europe. German trade data showed a plunge in goods orders made in Germany. They fell 2.7% in July from June. The estimates had called for a 1.5% decline. So you get these type of numbers, they're not exactly small. So the question is, how much of a break is enough of a break in the metals? Will they get their footing under them? This is what happens when you get runaways. As you know, at the end of the day reports, I've been pointing out that I thought gold had resistance in that 1560 area. Well, I didn't prove to be too wrong on that. Now the question is, where does it get its footing again, and what's the next moves out of these markets? So keep your eye on them. As the hurricane is now hitting in the Carolinas and moving up the coast, well, keep your eye on your natural gas. As you know, it's been running up in front of that. The question is, will it keep running up? I'm Ira Epstein. An awful lot to digest there. I will talk to you first thing in the afternoon as we do our end of the day reviews on all the markets. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you then.